Hi everyone, welcome back. Today in this video we will learn Linux file system explained just like your 12-year-old. No confusion, no complicated theory, just pure logic. If Linux ever scared you or you always felt like there will be so much complication in learning the Linux file system, this video will definitely help you out. So what you are seeing on the screen right now is the basic representation of Linux and Windows file system. So you can see they are not similar, and that's where the most people get confused because they expect Linux to work like Windows. In Windows you have C drive, D drive and E drive. Linux does not work like that. In Linux, no matter how many hard drives you have, everything connects to one place. Think of Linux as one big house. That house has one main gate. In Linux, that gate is represented by a slash. The symbol right here represents the main entrance to the working directories or to all the directories in our Linux file system. So let's first understand about the home folder. This is the most important place where you will spend most of your time as a beginner. For example, if I do change my directory in home, I can see all the users that are there. If I want to go in my user, since there is only one available option, you can also hit tab and just enter and it will change. Now if I do ls here, you can see it shows me all my stuff, all the documents, download music, pictures, most of your personal user stuff will be in here. This is the most safe place and you will not mess up anything if you do anything wrong here, remove any file here. Of course you will lose your personal data, but most important system functions or system files don't reside in your personal folder, so you will be safe and you will be good. So now let's understand more about /root folder. This is very important folder and you should never visit it unless you know what you are doing and you are confident enough. Let's try looking into what we can find in there. If I do ls, I am or do pwd, I'm at the very front of my gate or at the very top of my directory tree. If I try to go into root this way, it should give me permission denied error because Linux also doesn't want us to go into the root folder unless we specify it with or give ourselves super user permission, that is like admin right. But if I do this right now, it showed me what's in my root folder. So snap basically contains system files that we are not gonna touch and we should try avoiding it. So now let's look at the /etc folder. This folder contains system configuration files. Think of this as the brain of Linux. Files here controls how Linux works. Let me bring up my terminal and show you a quick example. So if you do, I'm trying to think of a file that you can open in this folder. Maybe you can check the OS version. Yeah. So here you can see all the details about the current Linux version that you are running. So these are the type of files that you will find in your etc folder. So now let's look at the /bin and /sbin folders. These are the folder where you will generally find all your commands residing. You will understand it better with an example. So if I type in command like where is my ls coming from, so you can see that this is coming from bin folder and there's an sbin as well. Now let's move along to the /variable directory. /var stores data that changes all the time. You will understand it better with just a simple command. If I run this command, it will show us what are the logs file that our system contains. If something breaks, admin can check this folder first. I had only shown first few lines to prevent flooding of the screens because there are like numerous amounts of log in the given time at any computer. So moving along to the slash mount and slash media folders, these are pretty much self-explanatory. Whenever you plug in any external USB, any external hard disk, DVD drives, or anything like that, they will appear in this directory. And after this is our temporary junk drawer. This is where temporary data is being stored. Most of this is stored by apps and it is auto cleaned on every reboot, so you don't even have to worry about it. So if I have to summarize what we have learned so far, Linux is not a drive-based structure. The whole idea behind Linux file system is it is a tree-based system. One root, many branches. Everything grows from a slash. Let me give you a visual representation of it. So in the terminal, you can just basically run this command and this will show you the structure that we are talking about. Here you can see the clear structure. The command L1 here limits the depth of the field to just one file, so it is readable. So here are some beginner's mistakes to avoid. Editing file in etc without making backup. You should always have some backup if you are going to edit some file. Running random command or sudo. Sudo gives you a temporary admin permissions and that can seriously damage your system and a lot of other complication can arise. Deleting folder outside your home directory. In home directory also there can be some important stuff that you don't want to lose. So before you delete anything, make sure that's the right thing you are doing. And confusing slash root with slash, those both are different thing. Slash is basic, just empty slash is like the entry point to your tree, entry point to your home, and slash root is a locked room inside your home. Those are different thing. So let me give you a quick summary of what we have learned so far. Slash, just empty slash is your starting point. Slash home is your files like your documents, your pictures, your photos, all the user stuff that you will find will be in the slash home. Slash etc is for your settings, like we use that to see our OS version, everything about our OS can be found there. Slash bin has your all the commands like ls, cd, pwd. We also tried a command like which ls that gave us where it is and it was in slash bin directory. Slash variable holds the commands that are, the files that are changing often, like logs or any temporary file that needs constant changing in it. Slash media is the directory where you will find all the removable pen drives, hard disk, and all your removable media. So I hope this made your life easier and your switch to Linux is more smoother with the help of this video. And don't be scared to use Linux anymore. I was also not so professional when I started using Linux. I just went ahead and learned as I go, and I hope you the best. Thank you.